This is working and I hope I'm live. I'm just setting the camera up. Let's see here. And I hope I can figure out how to get it to go where I want when I'm done.
Come on in while I'm setting the live up. It's Joyce Glenn. I go by GLAMMY. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville, North Carolina. I come on lives to share the things I love and to try to help as many people as I can. I'm disabled now, and so I stay home most of the time because of my health. But I would love it if you would like to like and follow. And if you ever need any help, just message me. I'll do the best I can to help you. And just give everybody you see a smile. They're free, and they do me a lot better to give away than to keep, right? Hey y'all, it's GLAMMY, Joyce Glenn. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville, North Carolina. I've been a licensed hairdresser since 1985, but I'm disabled now and can't work out in the public in the salon anymore. So I found social media, and I love to come here and hang out with y'all and share the things I love and maybe offer you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So come on in, get comfy cozy, do your sprinkling. For once, I haven't said the SHARE word, but that's what I would love if you would do. Like and follow, and welcome everybody. Much love. Let me out, and I'll be live in just a few minutes. So hang out. Let's have some fun. Hey y'all, it's GLAMMY, Joyce Glenn. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville, North Carolina. I've been a licensed hairdresser since 1985, but I'm disabled now and can't work out in the public in the salon anymore. So I found social media, and I love to come here and hang out with y'all and share the things I love and maybe offer you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So come on in, get comfy cozy, do your sprinkling. For once, I haven't said the SHARE word, but that's what I would love if you would do. Like and follow, and welcome everybody. Much love. Let me out, and I'll be live in just a few minutes. So hang out. Let's have some. Hey y'all, come on in while I'm setting the live up. It's Joyce Glenn. I go by GLAMMY. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville, North Carolina. I come on lives to share the things I love and to try to help as many people as I can. I'm disabled now, and so I stay home most of the time because of my health. But I would love it if you would like to like and follow. And if you ever need any help, just message me. I'll do the best I can to help you. And just give everybody you see a smile. They're free, and they do me a lot better to give away than to keep, right? Hey y'all, it's GLAMMY, Joyce Glenn. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville, North Carolina. I've been a licensed hairdresser since 1985, but I'm disabled now and can't work out in the public in the salon anymore. So I found social media, and I love to come here and hang out with y'all and share the things I love and maybe offer you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So come on in, get comfy cozy, do your sprinkling. For once, I haven't said the SHARE word, but that's what I would love if you would do. Like and follow, and welcome everybody. Much love. Let me out, and I'll be live in just a few minutes. So hang out. Let's have some fun. Hey y'all, it's GLAMMY, Joyce Glenn. I'm coming from a small town near Asheville.
Hey y'all, I hope you can see me. Where did it go? Where are we? Oh, Lord. No, I don't want to do that. Close. I've got a screen popped up if y'all can hear me that I can't get to go away. I don't know if I'm live or not, y'all. It says end stream. Am I live? I don't even know. I don't even know. Ever since I tried to do that thing the other day, it's changing my default settings. I need Dalton and Jessica to move back. I need them to help me. I need them for every day, but I really need them for this. Hey, 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 I'm not sure who says beautiful. If you would, there's a link you need to go to give me permission to see your name. And let me see if I can find it. It's if you'll do that while I'm setting the live up, though, I'll know who I'm talking to. It's not supposed to make you do this but one time, but the software's got a glitch linking with Facebook right now. So it's making people do it more often. Let me see if I can find that right fast. Let me see, let me see, let me see. See, there's Hair Candy and Farmasi Addicts. There's me. So let me see if I can find that thing I'm supposed to tell y'all. Let me look through all my little notes here for that. Here it is. This right here. If you will go here, it will let me see who you are. Hey, Terrell. How are you? Or Terry? Or are you Terrell or Terry? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me fix my post right fast. So like I say, I always have to do this. Because the computer won't let me tag my business page for y'all to find me in the description later. So let's see. Let me find the live I'm on now and fix that right fast. And I'll just worry about fixing the one that's on my main page where y'all have to wait so long. You know, but you tag yourself, and then on a mobile, it will let you tag yourself. On a computer, it won't. At least it won't right now until they get this fixed. Okay, there's that. Now let me put my little @ symbol there. And of course, we're doing Model 1s today. Loving the Model 1s. Huh. I don't know which one of these to pick. 428,000 or this other one. I'll just click that one. I'm not really sure. I don't even know. Okay, y'all. Post can't post message to some channels. Learn more. Let me see what that's about. I got an error up here. Facebook groups. Oh, it's not letting me share messages to the groups right now. They're having a glitch. And it's not letting me share and reply to my personal page, it says. So when I'm trying to talk to y'all, if you will come to Hair Candy and Pharmacy Addicts, that's the only way it looks like right now. With every time Facebook does an update, it messes with the people who try to go live, the creators, and the people who make software to make our jobs easier. So right now we're having issues. So the only way I'm going to be able to see you is if you're actually on my business page, it looks like. Because it's not letting it do to my personal or to any of the groups or Instagram. I don't know if YouTube's working or not. I'm on there too, but I don't know if it's working. It's supposed to. See, I pay for this every month. It's supposed to pull everything together. But I don't know if it's doing YouTube or not. I know it's not the other places. Edit post. But if you're not on there, just click the description after I get it tagged and come to Hair Candy and Pharmacy Addicts. Because I've tried to fix it, but it's actually something that I found out I can't fix it. They're waiting on Facebook to do something to make it work. Technology, I'm telling you, I've always made the joke that I don't like fighting with computers because I don't like something you can't pick up a hammer and still win the fight. You busted all to pieces and you still lost. Anyway, y'all know. Well, I might have a slight angry problem at times. Okay. Hey, Judy. Hey, girl. Okay, let's see here. Now, let me turn y'all down. We're going to do some polygels. Let me find my nail screen here. But I don't like to, except like the other day where I've been crying so much and my eyes was all blurry and my nose was all raw from crying all weekend. I didn't want to show my face Saturday. So I usually like to at least turn the camera on long enough, even if it is my hands I'm doing, to say, hey. But we're doing Modelones polygels, and I did one the other day, and I was going to do these off screen to where we can move on to the artwork with them, but I sort of need the swatches to know where I'm going from. Dang, somebody just shot fireworks off or something. Did y'all hear that outside? I'm trying to find that little nail swatch that I carried over there. I know I didn't bring it back. I know it's still on the makeup stand. Let me find it. Oh, Lord, there's no telling. I could have put it in my pocket and carried it to the bathroom or anything. I'll just make another one. We're not even going to worry with it. Hey, Vicky. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Judy. Who had to give access? Who was it making give access? Was that Judy, Vicky, or well, I'll call you either one you want. You tell me which one is your favorite. I want to use your favorite. So whatever's your favorite, I'll use. Move them out of the way. But who has done polygels before? Anyone? I love everything. Nails. You know what I love more than anything? The opportunity to come here and hang out with y'all. I just love y'all to death. This is 91% alcohol. You can use it for a slip solution. And I'm doing these polygels. Polygels so far is probably my favorite thing to work with. Um, and this is not a wound. That's liquid lipstick I was demoing a few minutes ago. But I'm going to do the Model Ones polygels. And they have a kit you can get that's very inexpensive that you get everything you need to start with. And you get the little tool here that has the brush on one end and the little knife thing, putty thing on the other end. And do y'all think it would be easier if I did the top of the nail like we would be doing our fingernails for y'all with y'all? Or do y'all think it would be better for me to do the inside where I can show you building with them? Let's do the top. Let's live dangerously. Usually on polishes and stuff like that, I do the back side because I can do a matte and I can show, like, these are some of the swatches of the Model Ones. This is still just my first order. And see, the way these are, the reason I do these like this, first of all, they lay better. And I've got them flipped in and out because these are sets where I'm dividing so that I can mark them and know what was what. Actually, these don't look like that you can tell what they are, but I do know what they are. These are Builder Gel, these first four. These are Builder in a bottle right here. These are the Chameleon, I think it's called Chromacolor Chameleon. These are the, and then these right here are called Heavenly Skies, I believe, or Beautiful Skies. And like this set was like $18, and with my discount and the code you can stack on top of it, you got all 6 of them for $15, I think. These were around the same thing. It's just 2 different sets of the same thing. Just more of a bright and bold and then a pastel-y set. These are this is a glittery top coat, and I've got it on this side because it helps protect the gel polish better, and you can see a matte version of it or flip it over and see a shiny version of it. That's why I do them that way, so you can see both versions. Plus they stack better because the polish is in the dipped in part and they don't get scratched up. But I think on these polygels, I want to do the top so it'd be more like what we would be doing with y'all. And you would be doing it'd be more like you're doing your nails when I'm showing you. This is probably my favorite so far as colors go, is these here. And these are just gel polish. These are gel polish. And these are they're called solid cream, and they're like a pudding consistency. And I saw a girl that I'm dying to, when I actually get to doing my fingers to where I can show y'all. She says you can get them right up to your cuticles and not flood your cuticles with them. And I know a lot of times people have problems with that. So I thought that would be really good and helpful for us. So, and I'm using, since I don't sell it no more, when I'm doing swatches, I'm doing the Head Candy base and top coat to save my Model Ones for when we're actually doing art with them. And the color that I swatched, and I've lost the swatch somewhere along the line that I've got to redo, is this one right here. Because I lost it somewhere between earlier tonight and now. Not you, Vicky. It's like, not me. Mikey didn't do it. Vicky didn't do it. I got to get a sip of my drink, y'all. Oh, I found it. I just looked over and found it, but as I gave up, there it is. It was laying on a book, and it was mixing with the design on the book. Here's what this looks like in, I told y'all, like Vicky, over on my page. Well, we're still on my page. I don't know why I'm saying that. I told you that this was a lot more prettier than it was showing on camera. Look how pretty. And this is it from if you'd done more of a matte look to it. But I've had lots of experience with polygel, but I've not been invested in colors yet. Because that's what I say, I feel like that with Head Candy doing away with affiliate program this week, it just devastated me. This last week was my 6th year with them. And I don't have any bad feelings towards them. They held on to us probably longer than they should have, when the money wasn't there to do it because of what they're going through. So I don't have any hard feelings towards them for it. I was just sad it was over, but I don't blame anybody for it. I don't blame them for it. So with polygel, you're going to put your base coat down. And I don't know if you can use a regular base gel or not, but let's try it and tell, because normally there's like a 7-in-1 base that like Model Ones make. Most companies come out with like a 4-in-1, 5-in-1, and that means it's thicker. Like, let me show you, because I need to get some of this out anyway to clean my brush with. Okay, this is a regular gel polish base coat, right? See the consistency of regular gel polish, right? Sort of runny. It's meant to be that way. I'm not saying anything bad. It's meant to be that way. But on these, when you're doing with the 7-in-1, it's thicker. See, it doesn't drip. And you can glue on rhinestones with it. You can use it to glue down tips with it. You can use it for base gel, for solid gel, polygel, gel polish, dip powder. You can use it. You can use it for so many things. And before you start, you want to put you some base coat down and get your brush prepped and ready to do it. Clean it. That's how you clean your brush. And remember, I was telling y'all how I was storing this. And if you're going to be doing polygel much, I suggest that you get ones with caps on them like these, because it's better to store these bristles with the you put the base coat in it and then you shape it, and that keeps them from getting damaged. But if you don't have one that has a cap on it, if you have the regular brushes, well, this has a cap on it too, but anyway, if you just have the regular brushes, like the sets, I've bought thousands of them on Amazon, and they're just a brush with like a clear plastic thing on it, you can't store them with that coating on it, because they're going to cure by the sunlight, because sunlight will cure these gel products. So don't ever take your stuff out on a picnic table. So we're going to take, now that we did the brush, we're going to take our little alcohol here, and we're going to use slip solution that comes with the polygel set, but if you don't have any, you can use alcohol. Seems like I even remember somebody said base coat, but I'm not positive on that one. So let's take our base coat. Now, like I said, I'm going to use the Head Candy one. And put on. My phone's down. Let me see how many of these I got to do, and I'll go ahead and do all the sticks at one time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Y'all help me remember that. 11 sticks. Or let's do 5 first, and I'll try doing the tops of 5, and we'll see if doing the tops is more beneficial for y'all, or if you'd rather me do them on the insides like I normally do them with y'all, on the back side, not inside, where it curves in. And lay that in the light, lay that in the light, and the gel polishes from Model Ones cures in 30 seconds. And all of the products comes with a almost laminated looking real quality instruction booklet that tells you everything about it, and it shows you all the other like sets or whatever. Every one of them has their little booklet with them. There's 3, so I need 2 more. So we'll do these 5 and 5. And see, with you can build nails with these. You can do thin coats with these and do it almost like how you would do dip powder, except you're going to get the effect in one. You can actually build the nail by doing a dual form. And so my favorite is Polygel. And then my next favorite under there would be Builder in a Bottle, because it's like Polygel, except it's like Polygel with Builder in a Bottle mixed together to where you do it in one step. But I like being able to not put as much slip solution in it to where it's thicker like. I like being able to control the consistency by how much I put on my brush with a slip solution. You have to use it. It's what makes it not just form into epoxy and stick to everything it touches. So we'll cure that for a minute, because that is the head candy one, and we're supposed to do it a minute. But even though I was telling y'all that even though I took and snuck and put uh, my peel base coat under these, just because you put peel base under something that you're wanting to pop off easier, to where you don't have to soak it off and file it off and pull and yank and pry and everything else. Are y'all familiar with peel base enough to where you know what I'm talking about? Hey, Judy, did you get your free nails yet, Judy? From winning from my last head tip beauty live? I've got another one coming up this Thursday. Judy was my winner from my last one. And usually I will, if you're a follower of mine, if you ever win anything from me, I'll message you, I'll post to you, I'll do all the things. But if you're not a follower of mine, if you haven't liked and followed me, like when it gives me 20 different possibilities when I type to search your name, I don't want to bother that many people. So it would be in your advantage to they are so nice. And that woman, that is well, she's in her probably 30s probably. I call her a woman because anyway, more like I think of like a girl, because she's like my son's age, you know what I mean? So this is the Polygel. And see, when this comes out, I'll show y'all even. I'm going to show you how sticky this is. And I don't know if this is enough to do this nail, or if we're going to have to add to it. I doubt this is enough, but we'll try. I want to show y'all this stuff. You'll never get nothing done with it because it's thick. But that's where if you can get it in the set, the Polygel slip solution is the best product to use. But if you don't have any, use I don't know if 70% alcohol will work, but I know 91 does. It makes it to where you can pat on it. And let me find y'all. My camera's off. Let's see. Trying to get y'all down there onto the scene where y'all can see a little better. Is that better, y'all? And see, we got a little bottle of alcohol there. And if you get too much, like, see, I sort of got my brush a little too wet, you can take, and even when you've got the builder, watch this, even when you've got the builder on the brush, it's called bleeding the brush, if you know what I'm talking about. This is an old, I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't need that in there that much. That's like an acrylic tip, to where when you're messing with acrylic and you want to sort of dry up your solution because it's too wet, put it on the brush and let it set the brush to where it's touching on a napkin and let it absorb it and pull some of the liquid back off. So that's the reason I like Polygel better, is because I can control it to where I can't control it when it's pre-mixed. And all you do with this stuff, y'all, is you just put it out and then smooth her out. And you don't have to do but one coat. You can build a nail with it, to where it's actually like an extension, a fake nail with it. I use it for doing bases, but I want to do the dual forms and build a nail with it. That's why I want to hurry and get all these swatches made. But it's almost like acrylic, but even better. I love gel because you've got all the time in the world because it won't dry unless you're in my case and you're under bright lights or you're out in the sun or until you put it under a light. You can take your time. You could spend hours on it if you wanted. I do have to hurry because I'm under such bright lights that my lights that I work under. Oh, good. I'm glad that I'm demoing something that you'll get to see for the first time. But see how awesome this is? And I just move it around till I've got it covered everywhere. Is my first thing is to make sure that you've got it everywhere. And then you just sort of pat it. And once you get it on there, see, then you can start moving with it. And see, it's sort of starting to stick to the brush. So add some more slip solution and get it to where it's not sticking and then smooth her out. See, and it's almost like Play-Doh. And if you was to miss a spot, you can file it just like dip powder and acrylic and all that and get it nice and smooth. You can use polygel to hold down tips with it. You can use it to build a nail with. You can use it as a decoration for a nail, like polish and powder is. You can do so many things with it. My nose is running, y'all. As usual. But I love this stuff. And this is the first time I've ever got to mess with color because I wanted to show y'all stuff and I was dying for creativity. Like I was telling y'all, I was so starved for we got a new hair tool, and dang if we didn't let go before the day I was going to demo it. Dang it. Heavens to Betsy and George too. My very day I was going to launch the new tool and the whole program got shut down. Go figure, right? And you can even take your finger if you wanted and smooth it out, whatever you want to do. My thing I want to do with it is I'm going to strengthen my bases because I don't do anything with my thin, flimsy nails without having them protected. As soon as I get this smooth right here, I'm going to move on to another one. And like I say, you can buff it with and use a drill on it. You can buff it with a file if you get a hump in it. There's no thing that you can't fix it with. You can put polish on top of this. You could put dip on top of it, glitter, whatever. That's what I love, especially about Modelones, is I know that every product they make will intermix. I don't have to worry about, does this gel polish have the right ingredients to work with this other one. Ah. And see, this is why I could never do nails in the salon, because I sit and gab and nitpick with stuff so long to where most people would have left that little hump and used the drill and smoothed it out and be done. But I sit and piddle with stuff. And you can do it in more than one layer if you want. But I'm trying to get it, I'm wanting to get it to where I get the complete coverage I want out of the first layer is what I'm trying to do. And then, this is a first for me. And see how it's getting sticky now? And you just have to sort of float gel. And then, like I say, get some slip solution on it when it starts getting sticky like that. Because what I'm using today, I don't know what the actual slip solution is. I do know that Model 1 says you can use alcohol in a pinch or when you want to. I'm sure it must have a lot of alcohol is what is the ingredient probably. And you can take and set this down, right? Oh, I just dropped it and it just bumped the table. Of course I did. Of course I had it where I want it and then I dropped it. But see, you take and push down on it and smooth with it like you're forming dough. There we go. I believe I'm gonna stay with that right there. Oh, I wasn't even under the light. Was I in front of the camera? Was I even in front of the camera, y'all? Let's let that come out and we'll see if y'all think I should add more to it or not. Um, Let me know. But like I say, that other nail that I showed y'all is the first time I've ever put it on a form. I've always just used it under my nail tips to protect my natural nails from glue being put on them and stuff. Sorry, y'all, I'm going to have to blow my nose. I try to get out of it, but it's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to blow it. And I know that's so gross, but I can't help it. I swear, I see, and that's one reason I don't use acrylic. It's because I can't, because it makes my nose run and it gives me a real bad headache. Um, and so I'm wondering if there's something that's in these products, because every time, especially when I'm at the nail station, and especially like when I was doing a lot of dip and I was filing with my drill and stuff, my nose would just pour till it would be sore underneath. But we'll see once this cures if we think it needs I personally, I'm a perfectionist. I think it needs a little bit more, but y'all tell me. But what I did with it when I actually played with one day and then took it off before I come live and y'all saw it, was I did the dual form where you take and uh, I did that one time. You take and you put that in one of these and you smooth it out smooth, and then you put it on your nail like that. Of course, that ain't the one it fits on, but you put it on there and squish it forward, and then you cure it while you're holding that, or you got little clips that'll hold it on there, and then you go, and it comes loose, and there's your nails made underneath. This is called dual forms. And the set I was talking about, you can get, comes with these, with I think 50, I think of these maybe, and I think 10 of these little clips that you put on there to hold them on, and the poly gel, the base, the slip solution, the brush tool, and all that. See, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that needs another coat? I can still see thin spots right through there. I personally think it needs more. Let's throw some more on there. I got to do it to where it's what I want it to look like, right? Now, what did I do with it? Because I didn't pay attention to where I laid it. Nope, that ain't it. Aha, found it. Oh, and if you need to know, this is number 302 if you ever want to write down colors that you like. And I've got a color change in one here. And like I said, I've got one that's a cat's eye that you pull the the magnetic things around with the magnet, and it makes it. I'm gonna try this because like I said, I've seen on videos where they say you can even use base coat as a slip solution. Let's try. Ooh, you can, y'all. Uncured base works actually pretty good for it. Well, see, we live and learn. We learn something new every day. Now, look at that. Look how easy that was. See, I knew you could take for, yeah, now that's the ticket right there. That right there is it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here off of the brush just because I got to get it off the brush anyway. So we might as well put it on there. And I hope I'm in the camera lens thingy. There we go. Now we'll cure that. And then all you got to do is top coat this one and this nail's done. Base coat. And like I say, if I'd have put that tiny little amount more on there, because like I say, I'm learning this too. I know how to do it, but I have only snuck and done it on the scene, behind the scenes, sort of, because my nail brands didn't sell it. So, but if you, only thing you'd have to do is if you noticed a spot you wanted to get a uneven spot out or whatever, you could buff on it. And if you didn't have one of them, you could throw a top coat on it and you're done. And if you wanted it to be matte, you can buff it and you don't have to top coat it. It would be done then. But you can use alcohol or base. And like I say, I wasn't sure about the base till I just now tried it. But you do have to put the base on and cure it, or it'll slide all over that form, and it won't set still long enough for you to do it. And if y'all are commenting or anything, y'all please do the hearts thing for me. I forgot I was supposed to ask y'all to do that again. If y'all will send up the hearts for me, I'm still trying to see if that's going to help my algorithm. I'd like to at least try this for a week or two and see. And Life with Jess is the one that I watched that I told you there was a big influencer that said that helps our algorithms. And she was asking people to do it on her page. And I love watching her. And she said that. So, and I just run the alcohol over it to make sure that it's not sticky, because sometimes these have a sticky layer that you have to remove. And I forgot to get a lint-free wipe. Here's one. I found one. We'll use this one right here. Now look, y'all, you could do it and leave it like it is for sort of a matte color. Or, let me move that out of the way. I don't want to get dust in it. You could polish it, buff on it a little bit and get out any imperfections. And if you really wanted it to be matte, buff on it. Anytime you want a matte surface, buff it. And then either put a matte top coat on it or don't put a top coat on it. But if you need a top coat on it, you can put a top coat on it and then buff it. And you've got your matte again. But look how pretty, y'all. And look how simple. And like I say, I want to do where I'm building nails out of this and try it. And I'm doing the dual forms. And my biggest tip, if you're not sure if it's buffed out yet enough, is watch for dull spots. Like, let me see if I can get this close enough, because they're there, but my camera's backwards. For me to be able to, for me to get it close enough, it's trying to blur it. Let's see. Can y'all see, like right here's a low spot because it's still, it's not dull yet. If you see a spot that didn't turn powdery, that's because it's a low spot. I learned that from physics of my husband, a body shop, and working on cars and sanding stuff. Once it's level and it's completely slick as glass, it'll have an even dusty surface all over. So where we've, had in the garage we own, painting cars and stuff. But really, as far as it goes, nobody would have ever noticed that. I'm just nitpicking it and showing you because I'm trying to think of anything I could tell you that would help you any, you know. And if you have a lot of problems, like on the edge or something, like right here, where it don't really matter because this is a sample stick and I wasn't aiming to make a neat little point, but let's pretend like I was. I'm going to see if I can get a file in there to make a little point there on the front of this nail. But like I say, God knows what's best. So I figure if He ended that and sending me in a different direction, I'm just gonna have to go along with Him. I was devastated when the nail candy got took away, but then look, here come Modelones, and they've got all the stuff that I've been crazy about, and I've been buying their product for years. I was just to get to play and do stuff like this. I was having to just do it and either show it to y'all because I was excited about it anyway, and then y'all go buy stuff off of Amazon instead of a lot of people would have only showed you stuff they sell because they want you to buy what they're going to get a commission off of. But I'd show y'all anyway, whether I sold it or not. See, we can just crisp her up there. And then if you want it shine, oh, you know what we should do with this one? I know what we should do with this one. Where is it? You know that glittery top coat that we was bragging about a minute ago? Aurora? Let's put it on there, shall we? But remember, anytime you stop with something and you've got a slick surface, you've got to start with base coat again. When we first started doing tips, and they could tell Tip Beauty, and they could tell us we could do clear coat on top of them. Well, see, I did nails for a living in the 90s, and like I say, till the timing just cost me too much time because I nitpick stuff. And that I super glued my thighs together, dropping the tube of glue in my lap, and I just had too many hair customers that I couldn't do that. But anyway, they said we could take and put a matte top coat on it, or if we got a matte tip but we wanted it shiny, this you could change it by adding a top coat to it. Well, Janice was doing that on one of hers, and they came right back off. See, that's what I'm getting ready to tell you. Anytime you add to something, if it's not still got its sticky layer on it, like you know how we say don't touch the polish in between the layers, it's supposed to be sticky. And until you, like I did with alcohol and took the sticky off, if it don't have its own sticky layer, you've got to add one back to get something else to stick to it. So she had done hers and put a top coat on it, and they just came right back off. Like when she got her hands wet, they just came right off because you have to have, just remember, it has to be sticky. So put your base coat on there again. All right, now let's try this stuff out. Now see, this is going to be what's neat, so we can see what it looks like this way, right? Without that top coat on it. Then we can put this glitter top coat that's not a matte or a shiny, but a glittery one. And we can put this baby right here on it. Looky, looky, looky. And see, I can show what the tip looks like, what the product looks like without that on it. Oh, I should have done that different. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to take that. No, I'm just going to leave it. I was going to say should have not put that on the top. I should have put it on the bottom. That I would mix it up. Somebody, Vicky, you'll have to remind me that I've got that color is not a shimmer, that I added that top coat to it. when I make my label, or I'll forget and think that that color is a shimmer. But yeah, you can do so much stuff with nail stuff. And these are the same ones I was telling you about that I was showing you the swatch sticks. These are the chameleon gel polishes. And these are the ones called Beautiful Sky, I think it's called, on this side. But aren't those gorgeous? And what I say, 5 and 6, look, they're smaller tubes and bottles. They're smaller. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. They're smaller than like the head candy ones, but you can't tell me you can't at least get 10 manis out of this bottle. Look how beautiful. And you get 5 bottles of that for $15. That's and some of it was 14, so that's a dang good deal. Now look at her. Look at her. She's even got her crown on. Look how pretty she is. So now let's top coat it. I'll have to move my little polish holder over to this side. Doo, 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 doo. But now that I've showed y'all that, let's try to keep me from talking so much. I get to hanging with y'all, and it takes me forever because I get to hanging and not really worrying about hurrying because I'm having such a good time with y'all. So I need to get on the stick here and get some of these made so we can be done with them and start playing with these babies. So here's the next one, and this is its color. And I got a set of these polygels. I think there was 5 of them in it. And this set was, it's All About Pink, I think was the name of it. And I can give y'all all the names of this stuff. I just don't remember them off the top of my head. See, put your little daub up there. And I don't know if that's enough yet. Let me put just a little bit more so we'll... No. Then put our little lid back on it because these lights that I'm working under will cure the stuff. Okay, where'd my base coat go? There it is. And remember, I already put my base coat on 5 sticks and cured them, so we're trying to mass produce here. And see how it's getting sticky? Let's put a little bit of alcohol on there. Because once you got to get it, you got to get the surface coated first, and then you can worry about evening it out after you get it out everywhere. They call it floating it. And like I say, it may take me a time or two to get the hang of how much it takes to squirt out to be the right amount. But like I say, I don't like to practice this stuff off the scenes and then come on here and tell y'all I'm so wonderful I done this and look how good I'm doing on the first try when I've been practicing for 6 months. My nose is running. I got my hand stuck in the Kleenex box. Come out. Oh no, and now I dropped my bottle of alcohol when I was trying to get the Kleenex off my hand. Hang on. The lid was on it, but still. I don't want to roll over it and bust it with the wheel on my chair. I'm telling you, I'm an accident waiting for a good place to happen. Every time I move, the chair wheel is moving the bottle. Hang on. Intermission. Where did it go? Oh, I see. It's behind the chair. When I back the chair up to get closer, it's moving it. But this is like a little tunnel, and they ain't room to move the chair sideways. Oh, Lordy. Only me, y'all. Only me could all these things happen to. See why I don't sweat the small stuff? I'm so used to this kind of crazy accidents happening all the time. I'm almost immune to them at this point. I wish I could get immune to whatever it is with this nail stuff or whatever that makes my nose run. Okay, where was we? Hey, Mandy. Oh, no. Has it been doing it to you on other people's lives, or is it just mine? Because I know it was doing that the other night to people, too. Well, there's no way it could be anything I'm doing wrong, I don't think. I first thought I'd try to investigate and see if it's something I need to change, but there's nothing I could change, is there? I really love this polygel. Who has seen all of the different ones I've demoed so far? Of not every color, but like who has caught either replay or live version to see like the creams, the gel polishes, the builder in a bottle, and now this one? I'm wondering what y'all think would be your thing that would interest you. And see, this is a little different doing a stick than your actual finger. There we go. I was trying to get that to come off there. There we go. There we go. But see, and you can give it a little nudge and push on it. And like when you're towards your cuticles on your finger, they suggest you put it right there and then push it up like that to your cuticle. And y'all, I just happen to have a passion for this stuff. And I'm not able to work to where I'm able to spend the hours a day researching this stuff and watching these videos. And I know enough about what they're talking about to decide if it's something that makes a lick of sense or not. So I'm just trying to learn what I can learn and then bring it to y'all. That's how knowledge is passed, ain't it? One person sharing what they know with somebody else. I think I am going to have to add more to that. If you wanted it real light thin like that, that would be okay, though. Maybe we'll leave it thin. I sort of like that light color. How light's the bottle? Oh, the bottle is very light. Maybe it's supposed to be that light. Maybe. Okay, let's cure that one. Let me give it a little bit to where it won't stick when I'm patting it. Trying to pat it and it's sticking. And a lot of people do this and they just throw her on there and then take their drill and go to town with it. Hey, that works, right? I'm going to try on this next one to get a bigger bead. Y'all try to tell me if I need to add more. Hey, wait just a second, Vicki. Help me decide when I've got enough. I want to add more. I don't want to add a glob, but I want to add more than I added last time. Can you wait long enough to... Wait a minute. Let me see. I should have went ahead and set the one that I just did out of the mix, but I forgot. I think it's this one. I think it's that one. Let me look. Let me look. No, I believe it might be this one. I'm just going to squirt some more out there, y'all. If it's a different color, it just is. I should have only put one bottle out at a time, but I'm just going to squirt a glob out and see if it's the same color. I think that it might be a different color. No, it is the same color. So let me swirl that around. What time is it, Vicki? Well, one of the other girls can help me. I don't want you to have to stay up. I know you don't feel good and you had all that today. I know that you would stay if you could, so I fully understand. Now, I'm going to try to squirt a bigger glob out this time, y'all. 11:23. Okay. All right, this time I'm going to do it, and I'm going to add enough this time. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. They say a pea-sized amount. And you can actually take the back end of this knife and sort of cut that stuff, but I just sort of swarp it off. Does that look like I added any more, or do I still need to add a little more, y'all? Does that look like enough, or did I add more? Do I need to add more, or does that look like that's good? I can't decide if that's a tad bit more or the same amount again. What do y'all think? Somebody tell me, good or more? I'm just going to add more. I'm not sure. Now that looks like a pea size. Okay, now we may be getting somewhere. Okay, give me some alcohol. Where's that base? Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. See, it wouldn't take near as long once you get the hang of how much you need to put out. I keep not knowing how much to put out. And like I say, if it starts sticking over the side, just nudge it back up there a little bit. See, look, I put more on there and I'm almost done with this one. I am almost done. I'll float it, sort of taper it off, you know, because you want it to taper off the side. Gosh, my sinuses. And I'm just letting this slip solution come off, and as it's evaporating, it's sort of making it to where it doesn't slip across anymore. I'm getting to where I'm getting it workable and letting it do its thing. And like, you can take on the end and go like this and scrape it off. I've seen girls do that. But look, that one's done that fast. Yoo-hoo! Cooking with gas. So that must be the key. I must not be putting enough out. Because that was easy peasy that time. I thought so too, girl. I gotta figure out which one of these here is the one that has, there's 3 silvers here somewhere. And one of them is the one that I was telling you is the cat's eye, that the magnets pulls the pigments around. But I don't know where it's at. Let's see. It would be one of these 3 right here that has glitter to them. So I'm going to set them over to the side and do them last when I look my invoice up and find out which number is it, because they all 3 could possibly be, and I know it's not but one of them. All right, 2 more to do that I've got base coats on. All right. I hope I put enough that time on that one. I think I meant to add extra. I hope I did. And see my little cup, once you dip that in, you can take in, just like you're doing acrylic, hold the brush against the side and let some more drip back off, because if you have too much, then it's so slippery you can't do nothing with it. But this is the closest to doing like working with acrylic of any product where you're nudging it and stuff, except that you've got the grace of more time because it's not going to dry till it's not going to harden until you nuke it or whatever. Look, now as soon as I pull this down, this one will be done. And see, you just work with it till it gets warm. It gets warm as you mess with it. And you just sort of mold it around. And I'm telling you, these are very durable. And I'm just trying to move that one little dip right there out. And I'm going to be done with this one. But my nose is running again. Y'all are the best to come hang with me all these time when I'm doing this. And like I say, you can set these down and they will level on their own some. Like how I was telling you to flip builder in a bottle or gel polish upside down to help form your C curve and to get it from flooding your cuticles. Just let gravity pull it back. That was one of the hardest things for me to get the hang of when we went to gel polish, had come out in between me not doing manicures and nails. And it was the hardest thing for me to get the concept of that it was going to run down compared to that used to when I was doing nails. We didn't have gel polish. So you had to leave enough for it to run down and not dry. And with this, with gel, you have to remember it's not going to set up. It's just going to keep running down and it'll flood your cuticles on you if you do that. And once I realized that I was thinking of regular polish in the way I was painting them, it was all good then. There we go. This one's done too. Oh, Lord, my poor sinuses. Y'all, my eyes are even watered down my face now. Look at this. I look so, I don't even know what I look like, but I bet it's a sad mess. I'm an awful crier. It looks like I'm crying. Look, my eyes is watering. My nose is running down my face. Something is not agreeing with my sinuses. It's like I feel like I'm like a chocolate man melting right in front of your eyes. This one is the color changing one, I think. Hold on, let me look. Let's see. It ain't going to register that I'm sticking my hand under there. I ain't sticking my hand under there far enough. Well, why ain't it doing? Oh, I bet I got that button where it's activated. It ain't kicking in. Yeah, this one changes colors. This one's the color changing one. Ah, shoot. One more stick, and then I need, after this stick that I've got already base coated, I've only got these 4 and those 3 over to the side, and I'll be done swatching all of that stuff except the cat's eye polish, and there ain't but 1 bottle of it. And like I say, you could even, if it was your choice and you wanted to, you can even take these things to work on these with. Some people use these things to work with their polygel because you can roll it, whatever you want to use. It's up to you. You can even use this back thing here if that's what you wanted to do. You're just basically, it reminds me of rolling dough. I swear it does. Making biscuits. And I hope I'm under the camera because I did move the camera some. Hold on, let me get it back where it was. Where am I? I need to come this way. Okay, I think right there. Okay. Oh, must have got a speck of something in that. Look. Oh, I bet where I had to cut that tinfoil off the end of the tube. You know how they seal it with tinfoil? I bet that was a little jab of tinfoil. How was everybody's Easter, by the way? I didn't get to see my family, but it was my fault. You know, on Saturday, they have a huge family with my daughter in law's family because they have so many kids, and Dalton was the only child, and Ryder's their only child. So they had a huge, huge family that they do huge things on Easter with, and we were going to do ours with them Saturday. But I had cried so much from Friday to Saturday when I finally said, Eric, I don't think I can even get it together to go out in public. And my eyes just swelled almost shut. My nose is raw. I said, I'm dying to see Dalton and Jessica and Ryder, but I don't think we can go. I said, I don't know what to do. I said, I don't want to think I don't want to see him. But I've sat here and bawled like a stupid little baby for 2 days. You know, and it wasn't only that it was my passion, that's why I helped pay for my medicine. I mean, I had no minutes notice that I wasn't going to have any pay anymore. So it was the joy of the job plus the income loss. There we go. See that one? I'm getting faster, y'all. Look, I'm getting faster. So there's just a learning curve with it, I guess. All right, let's cure them. I found out the other day doing polygels, and I mean, builder, the what you call it, the cream gels. Not to try to put too many sticks in there because I got them too close together and they were sticking to each other. You got to get them from my bottle once thing. I've got a code for them and it saves you 15%. They've got anything you can think of, Mandy. They sell drills, they sell fake hands, they sell bits, files, anything else. Oh, and if you go to buy from the Model Ones, you know, they take 8 different forms of currency, right? Oh, I got that poly gel on my fingers and I rubbed my nose. And now I got poly gel up on the bottom of my nose. Um, if you're like me and you want it faster, because anything over, I think it's $45 gets free shipping with them. But they're if you want it to come the fastest, go and click the USA tab. And I think it says those orders come 3 to 5 days because I think they ship them from Amazon's warehouse. Look, those two are glowing, y'all. Let me see if I can get that where y'all can see up in my light there. See these two that were white a minute ago? See, they're glowing pink and purple under there. It's not as much of an reaction like glow in the dark. They just call it reactive um, between night and day. But yeah. Okay, let's see. I need 2. See, I've done that one, so let me throw her over there. 2, 4, 6, 7. I need 7 more, and we'll be done with this business, so I can get them out. 2, 4. How did I pick up 7? That's so unlike me to be having good luck and pick something up and it be right for once. So why don't we stack these up so that when those come out of the light, we can put base coat on these and let these be curing the base coat. Because those, we can either top coat them, and to save time, I think y'all get the gist of it, that you can make it matte or shiny. So let me just put the colors out on the sticks. And then when I'm got all that done, anybody that wants to hang with me through the top coating them, at least you have got to see the colors, if it's to where you don't have to miss some of the colors because you can't stay up later. You know what I mean? I love my machine. I've got a Melody Susie one. I really wish that I had known, though, if I'd have waited another month or so. Um, they came out about a month after I bought my machine with the battery operated ones that are cord free or whatever. I so wish I'd have known that at the time, but I didn't know that, you could get wireless ones. Of course, you couldn't, but if I'd have known they were in a month, I could have. I would have. Day late and a dollar short, right? Okay, I'm going to slide these out because they're technically done. And if you didn't want them matte. Now, look, I'm going to try to show you right fast. See if we can see it while it's still purple. No, of course, I can't find the light. Ugh, where is it? Uh, I'll have to just take a picture of it, I guess. It throws you off so much when you go left and it went right. Okay, let's see. Base coat. I'm so glad I got that thing from Head Candy, though, that stick the polish in, and you can stick it on your hand or on your table. I see something on my stick. Hang on. See that? My stick is dirty. Probably from dust off his table. There we go. Because, they've been laying here in this dusty nail dust. Oh, I bet I know what it is. I bet it's where I filed on that one nail, smoothing it. And it probably made dust, because I seen a little black speck in it. Okay, let's put those three under there. And that leaves 4. I'm going to do them in 2 and 2. Before I mess up and stick my arm in that, I'm going to get me a different spot on the paper towel. I know what's getting ready to happen if I don't, right? Y'all, what are we going to start doing on Fridays for the Friday Glammy Jammy? We're still going to have it, but it'll be here, not on there. So we got to figure out something we're going to do for our jammy parties. Now I can do them any day of the week I want. I don't have as many set obligations. Y'all, did anybody that's on this live, or y'all one of the ones that messaged Head Candy? I got the sweetest call today, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. But if you'd have asked me about it, I would have told you it wouldn't have done no good, that it wasn't Head Candy's choice. But they got in touch with me today and said a bunch of people had wrote in saying they was going to miss my lives. I'm trying to get them to reconsider. Like, they didn't want to do away with the affiliate program. They just was forced to. It wasn't choice. But I said, you mean the Candy Girl program or me? What do you mean? They said, no, you. I was like, oh. I asked her if she could tell me who it was, and she said she didn't think she could. So, oh well. Well, I don't know. But if you are one of the ones, thank you. That means so much. Now we got these little four right here. I need to get some more alcohol out. That's evaporated. So make sure and wipe that out good. And speaking of dust getting on this, let me wipe that. But I felt so touched that y'all had messaged into them. Or wrote into them, I mean. And you never know if it's in the works, they'll be able to open it back up. If they, if that's meant to be, it'll happen. If it's not, it won't. So, oh well. A little thing over here to hold that down. All right, now my sticks are. Did I get them turned on? Dang it! No. I'm so used to because when I'm doing my own hands, I just have to stick my hand in there. But with sticks, you have to actually mash the button, and I like high maintenance. I guess. Don't make me mash the button. You're supposed to come on when I stick that stick in there. Well, it does, but then I forget when I pull my arm back out. I forget that the light ain't gonna stay on. I'm just a hot mess. Who's still here in the Hair Candy Addicts page? Is that you, Mandy, that's on my business page? Because I know I see some's in the group, one's in here, there's two in the VIP, and I see one over in the GLAMMY time. And it's not even telling me if anybody's watching Instagram tonight because it ain't linking up with it, and it ain't telling me YouTube tonight either. Do you think that was a whole minute already? Because I don't know. It didn't seem like that was had long enough time for it to already cut off. And I don't know if I paid attention that it stayed on. We'll see. If the polygel slips around, we'll know that the light didn't stay on. Do you know they say you should change your light every year? I didn't know that. I saw do you watch other people that does nail stuff too? Because like I watch, gosh, I can't remember all their names, but I know I watch Young Nails a lot, and they were telling me that they change their nail lights out every year. Oh, this one's going to be pretty. This one's going to be a deep pink. I'm going to stick a little more on there. I don't know if it's too much. It would not be a problem because this is just a swatch anyway. Because I'm trying to get the cap on there. When I start getting tired, my hands start shaking. It's hard to do stuff. I'll stand that one up so I know that's the one I'm working on. Where's my brush? Here it is. And I don't think I have any base coat on the little thing anymore. There we go. I seem to think that doing base coat, that I like the feel of that base coat better. Let's try it and see. Oh, this one's a beautiful color. Let me get in frame. Here we go. This one's deep enough that it's not, it's not bold, but it's vibrant enough. Do you do dip or what do you do, by the way? What do you like to do with your nails? Dip or acrylic or gel polish? Looky there, looky there. This one is almost done. That rock thing is slick, so I can't tell where the base coat went. There it is. There ain't enough on it though. I'm gonna have to use alcohol. Alright, I'm gonna bleed the brush down some and get some of that extra off so I can have some traction now that I got it coated everywhere and smooth her out. It's nice, even strokes. And the thing about it is, this does take longer to do than just regular gel polish, but you're getting a harder product, more like acrylic, you know. I hope I'm on camera here. Okay, there's that one. So that did seem like that the base coat was cured. It didn't slip on it, so we'll take all these sticks out. Oh, goodness. Now, this is that gorgeous one I was showing y'all from the beginning. There we go. That one don't seem like it had as much as the other ones had in it. Of course, I've done this, and this is my third swatch from it, but still. No, it's definitely easier than acrylic. I have to get a little bit more out to do that one corner, I think. My phone's going off. Get a little bit more. Oh, my little swatch thing came loose. Dang it. I was hoping that was a good invention I came up with, but when the bottles start getting empty, it's coming off. I'll have to hot glue her on. I wonder if, because this one's got the flakies in it, if it was one, because I bought some that were separate, so this one may not have been supposed to have as much as the others had in it. Because some were a set and some were individual. And see, you can go and get like a set like this, and then if you find one you absolutely love, then they sell the regular full size, like big bottles, like those um, creams that I showed that were in the pallets. You can buy like cups of it for like $8 and get a big cup of just it. That's what I'm going to do with like white and silver and black and colors that I know I'm going to be doing painting with, because that's the real reason that I bought the creams, is I figured that that would be useful for my followers that flood their cuticles, and that what I was going to use it for was for drawing and artwork. You can even take this stuff and squirt it out in the little molds and cure it and make little fake teddy bears and stuff with this stuff, because they sell those on the site too. Okay, here we go with the pink. Oh, I haven't done this one yet except that little thing there. Do, 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 do. After this one, we got one more before I got to figure out which one of those is the cat's eye. Let me lay the brush down a minute. Isn't that pretty? And I love that you can get it glittery like that and for it to have particles in it, but you don't have to worry about like uh what's that word I'm trying to think of? Dang, my mind went blank. Where you take and put the clear dip over top of something to encapsulate it, like, I guess it's called encapsulate it. Where something's got a glitter, like a grittiness to it, and you have like a flaky, and a sequins and all that. I think that's the word I'm trying to think of. I haven't done dip in probably a year. I need to play with the dips too. I'm going to get some of those next. I want to get at least one product of everything they have, to where if y'all ever ask about it, I can demo it on hand, and then keep more of the things that we like more, but always have one of of every different kind. I'm gonna have to add more out or make this a really thin coat. Let me get a little bit more out. If I'd have stood these up on the tubes, they would have probably squirted out better, but I've had them laying down. I didn't think about that. And my little thing's getting ready to come off. I didn't think about that. I guess I should stand the polygels up to where they go towards the nozzle like that. Like that. Now I've got to clear off and move to the back layer some of my head candy to have room for them. This reminds me, we've got a head candy, or they don't have head candy dip anymore, but we have one that looked just like this. And see, what I had been doing to play with it is I bought clear, and that's something you can do. You can buy clear, and you can put acrylic or dip powder in it to give it its coloredness. This has a real fast learning curve with it, though. I mean, I'm learning to work with it so much easier just on these first few fingernails. And I'm getting the hang of that you have to pat more than brush with this until the very end, and then you sort of brush. And then when you do that, it's almost like you're waxing. You're not really brushing then. I guess that's why they call this a polygel tool, not a polygel brush. Never thought about it. There we go. Moving that over just a hair. I know what would help me is laying that down because it's bouncing. I think that's part of my problem. Is the stick is bouncing. There we go. The stick is not flexing under me now. All right, now we're really getting somewhere. Yahoo! One more, and then we get to figure out which one is the cat's eye one. Clean my brush. But yeah, I will put my link in the. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it, or I'll log off and forget to comment my link to Modelones. Let's see. My code is Joyce with a capital J 15. You can go to any Modelones site. I mean, not like Amazon, but regular Modelones, and just use that at checkout to save. Or you can go to my website that's with Modelones, my actual link, and then you can stack other codes on top of my link and save even more. I believe this is it right here. Yeah. I'm going to put that, and I'm going to put a little star there. Wait. I think I put it where it's supposed to. Did that pin that link to where it's going to stay at the bottom for y'all? Because I don't see it on my screen for some reason. Try that. There it is. Will you try that and see if it lets you clink it, if it lets you click it and go there, or if it just shows the link. I don't see, this is not like I'm used to on Facebook. I'm used to, when I pin a link, you can click it, but I don't know from the computer with this software, this Restream software, if it like actually takes you there. Wish I could get my extra phone and try it. I'll do that here in a few minutes if, because y'all may be talking and I can't hear you. I mean, can't hear you, can't see you. Now I'm going to try to remember to, first of all, move this to where I'm not working under the comment. There we go. And support that to where it don't bounce as much when I'm trying to work with it. Because this little flimsy stick was bouncing. And I pushed down, it would move. And I wasn't getting I couldn't figure out why it wasn't doing. And I think that just because this is a more stiffer product, the stick was giving more than the gel was. But I want to do gel forms, dual forms with these tomorrow, and at least try to do one, build a nail with it. But I needed to get these swatched where we could decide what I've got. And I don't know, but I feel like that I'm picking it up pretty fast for this being the first time I've really messed with it. Because like I say, I'm not in the income bracket to where I could really. I did it when somebody made a comment and I run across something that would help somebody. I did, but I didn't try to steer people away from buying from the companies I made commission on, and put my money into products just because I don't have that extra money to do that. I did sometimes, but not a lot. Because this is not a side hustle for me. This is my only job. I would love to wake up tomorrow and them have found cures to make it to where I could go back to work, though. I loved my job. Well, if you can tell, I'm one of them people that can have pretty much fun sitting in a cardboard box, find something entertaining. I'm like a 3-year-old. Find me sitting in there playing peekaboo with the corners off the box or something. You just have to, I feel like you just have to look for the joy in it. You can look for something to bitch about. Okay, I'll see if I can't figure out if it's supposed to be clickable, what I need to do to make it do that. Thank you, girl. But I feel like it's all in perspective. You can look for something to gripe about anything good that comes. There's always somebody that could turn that some point out. There's one negative. Maybe you got $1 million, but now I got to go to the bank, something like that. Or there's people that tries to look for the good, and life's hard enough. Don't sweat the small stuff. You got to find the joy in life because the sorrow will find you eventually. Don't worry about looking for it. It will be there when it's time. So I just try to find something good in whatever's going on. Not that I'm a raving lunatic and I don't realize things are bad. I realize that. You know? There we go. That's good enough. That is good enough to be a swatch sample, ain't it? Okay, I've got to get me a paper towel or some Kleenexes because my nose is running so bad. I went to using my little microfiber towel, and that thing is tearing my nose up. It looks like I've been rubbing sandpaper. For some reason, usually those microfiber towels don't hurt me, but it's killing my nose, and I'm gonna have to put some kind of cream on there to keep it from snapping up. Okay. Uh, got me some Kleenex. Maybe I can make these last three colors. Let's see, let's see. Oh, you know what I could do? I could take my phone, I bet, and pin it like I normally would if I was on a live. And I wonder if that would make it clickable. Let me try that. Let me try that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let me go into my own live. Gosh, that's way far back. That's talking about my discount code. Am I in the right day? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Okay, let's try this and see what happens. Now let's see if it works this time. Well, it still ain't clickable. Ain't pinned. Normally, don't pinned comments make you get to go there? Or it ain't to me anyway. I can't get it to go there. Unless they've changed it. That used to be where you could click that link and it would go. Let me try commenting a different page and see. It may be the link. I may have a typo on my link. Let me try that. Let me try my just GLAMMY time thing. And see if it's clickable. Once I pin it. Let's see. Oh, that one ain't going either. Alright, let's try my link tree. This has to be a Facebook thing. It is doing it for you. See, it's still not doing it for me. Which one was going there, girl? And I'll pin it again. Was it the nails one? Did the nails one work? Which one goes there when you click it? Or do all of them go there? Awesome. Even the one for Model Ones is working now? Or is Model One still not working? Because I may have been supposed to have a space between the Model Ones and they ain't one or something when I copied it. Let me know if the Model Ones worked. Speaking of Model Ones, I just got paid. Yay! Somebody's bought because it says I just got paid. That's wild that that come up right as us asking that. Ain't that funny? Wonder why they ain't clickable to me because it's me that typed the comment, maybe? Let me try something. Let me try just putting the link. Let me snatch the link and see if it's clickable for you. Hang on just a second. Let me go into that thing on my phone here and get just the link. And if you go to Model Ones through my link, then you can click anything you want to after you get there, and it still keeps it. So let's try this. Let me go back to the live. Go find it again. And while I'm stopped, I need to look on the Model Ones and see which one of those three that I've got left, which one is the cat's eye, and which one is two of them should be glitter and one should be a cat's eye reflection, but I don't know because they look like it could be any of them. Let's see, I gotta find the live. I've lost the live somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let me try this. Let me know when I do this one if it gets clickable. I'm gonna try typing this in by hand. I'm putting a lot of spaces between it and then putting my link and see if it works. Let's see. Now I need to go back and try this. Whoops, I swapped out of the live. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to scroll the chat and it's scrolling me off of the thing. I'm trying to find the link and click it that I pinned. But for some reason I ain't seeing my own one. Yeah, Facebook has just been weird this last week. It's been a bear to try to work with. It ain't even showing me that link I just typed in. I'm just going to try typing hello in and see if it'll move it up for some reason. Okay, there's that one. It should be right above that, but it ain't letting me scroll to it. Is it letting you scroll up through the typing any? It ain't letting me go up to where I typed that link. All right, here we go. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to type just the link, nothing else. It won't let me pin it. Why ain't letting me pin it? Come on, it keeps just saying delete comment. It won't let me have the option to pin it. That's crazy. Facebook is really going crazy this week. That will not let me. Comments will appear here, it says. Oh well, I ain't gonna mess with it. If anybody wants the link, please just message me and I'll send it to you. Because I don't know what Facebook's doing. One minute it let me, the next minute it won't even let me pin that link. So let me go to Modelones right fast and see which color number is the one that's cat's eye polish. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I need to go to copy, and I need to go over to Chrome and open that. Put that there. Okay. Give me just a second to log into it. Oh, my nose is so sore. It's burning like far. Can anybody think of a good remedy I should put on my nose to keep it from like being all chaptish, like I've had the flu? I know I could do coconut oil. Let's see here. Let me find my order here. Da, 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 da. My account. 19 items. All this stuff that I've been showing y'all that's took me all this time to show. You want to know I paid $102 for everything, for all these things I've been showing y'all all this time. That's including those 200 tips, all those gel polishes, and I still haven't even, maybe I should save those last three. Are you up for staying long enough for me to do those last three gels? Or should I wait and do them tomorrow with all these chrome powders? See, I've still got chrome reflective powders to show y'all. And then I think I'll be done demoing everything. No, then I've got this to show these little glittery things we can put in, which that's pretty. Let's see if there's anything else that I haven't got out yet. I think that'll be everything. Let's see. Let me look and see if I can find out which bottle this is. I need to go ahead and do something to make it look different so I'll know which one's the cat's eye polish. It says I bought 19 things and like 4 of them was sets. I guess I should go ahead and be curing them while I'm doing this. Let's see. Your last order. Okay, I'm going to click it. Oh, here I see. Order status. Order details. Okay. Let me find it. Oh, and I can tell y'all the prices. Let me tell y'all this stuff while we're going down through it. Because, see, they give you, like, when you get to $20, you get something free. When you get to $45, you get something else free. So, let's see. These rhinestones and flaky set, that was free. Free 8-in-1 Builder Multifunction Builder Nail Top and Base Coat. Okay, these, there's another one here somewhere. I guess it's this one. These three here, the glittery base coat thing, the glittery top coat, then the regular top coat, and then the regular base coat was free. Then I got Tender Pink, the 3 shades of polygel that were different shades of pink. I got those three for $12.79. This here that had the cream in it, the cream polish, and you can get these same prices. I didn't get like a employee discount. I just used my code same as you would. Except that I put, like on this one, you like if you want the same price as I got and it's still a working code, use my link, and when you get there and you're done checking out, type in the word Nail 20. M as in Mary, O as in orange, nail 20 all together. And you'll get the same price as I got this. And if it's not backwards, let me see if it's backwards or not. I'll even show you if it's not backwards so you can read the writing. Hang on. Where you can see I'm not exaggerating. Can y'all read that? Oh, hold on. I'll even turn this and unmirror my camera. Let me just show y'all this stuff, and let's save these other things for tomorrow. How's that sound? Let me fix my camera to where y'all can see, and I'll show you my invoice. And I'll show you that these prices are exactly. There's always so many shady people that does things to where I will, if I tell you something and you don't believe it, you ask me, I'll show you. Wrong camera, hang on. Okay, now I need to click this little mirror button. Now look, y'all should, it's stuck to my hand, hang on. I dropped my stick, hang on. Wouldn't take me near as long if I didn't drop stuff all the time. I don't see where it went. Don't worry about it. Okay, look, y'all. Let's see. Let me zoom y'all in here and see if this is the writing where you can read it and it's not upside down. Well, shoot. Oh, hold on. I know what we got to do. I'm going to turn this ring light off to where it'll quit glaring on the screen. Hold on. I think this will work. Now let's see if we can get this to where y'all can read it. I need to move that one over at the edge of the phone. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, see? 0, 0. The gel polishes that were pink, the set of that, I used Nail 20, so I got the whole set. I'm trying to get where I can touch the screen for $12.79. Then I got the cream polish palette that I showed y'all on my last live. Free. You did see that, right? Free. The cuticle cream that I was showing y'all that I got from them. It's like the head candy one, but I like the ingredients in this one better. $5.59. But look how much you're saving using my code and stuff. It goes from $9.99 to $7.99. This is the pink builder gel in a bottle. It was $9.99. Use my code and that, and you get $7.99. This is the Aurora, the glitter top coat. That's what this is. This was supposed to be $6.99. I got it for $5.59. The nude pink builder in a bottle, $7.99 from $9.99 down to $7.99. This is my one cat's eye gel polish that's in the tube. And it is, does that say $5.59? So I say these are crazy good prices. This is the pastel colors of the gel polish, and it was 6 colors for $15.19. This was one of the polygels that had been 7 for 30 was the deal, but I didn't buy 7 of them, so I paid $4.79 for it. I got the price for it, but I didn't buy enough to make it be that much. I got another one, $4.79. This is those um, real vibrant uh, gel polishes, and I got them for $15.19. And this Model 1 subscriber email gift, they owe me that. They owe me this here. I haven't got it yet, but they owe it to me. What did I do? I changed the screen. Dang it. Heavens to Betsy. See, they still owe me that, and it's free. So let me get back here. I'm not setting my phone where I had it. Let's see. Okay, where are we? I think I went out of the wrong thing trying to set it back down. Oh, we're up top. Let me just manually go back down to where we was. We was almost at the bottom. Let me find. Okay. Here's the polish set they owe me. That was going to be free, and they just owe it to me. This is that Polygel Kaleidoscope. That's the pink one that was the shimmery pieces in it. It was 99 cents. That's why those tubes are smaller. Those were only 99 cents. These are the full color tips I got. I got 200, I believe. 200 of the full cover coffins for $7.99. This is what I needed to know. Outer Space Cat Eye Polygel. That's the one I've got to figure out because it's the one that's different of these three that's left. See how pretty it looks? And I'm trying to scroll over and see. It's $5.60. This is the one that changes colors that I was trying to capture, but I couldn't get it fast enough. It goes from white to purple. And it was $4.79, I believe. This is the Milky White Builder in a bottle for my French look, and it went from $9.99 to $8.99. And that would have been my total, and there's a discount on off of that. That made it $102. So that's a lot of stuff for that much, I think. Because I've got these two little plastic boxes slammed full of stuff. Yeah, I think I will. Let me find y'all up here. Because I am getting really tired. If I can find y'all, I'll tell you bye. Hang on. Look, now this eye's watering on the other side. I look like I've been crying, but it's my nose. My nose is just pouring. I love y'all. Can y'all come live earlier, maybe, to where it wouldn't be so late? Like maybe, or maybe during the daytime. Is anybody? Can you do daytime? Maybe I'd like to do a daytime even. It wouldn't be morning because I'm not a morning person. But do you ever would afternoons work, or do you work during the day? Because I can do whatever. Um, just let me know. And I gotta do my e-cig. Sorry, but I've been without it. I haven't done it since I've been over here doing nails. Ain't you proud? Oh no, I just realized. So much for taking pictures. Look at my eyes, how swelled and puffy they are now where they've been watering. I have the worst luck. And you can imagine why I didn't come on camera. This is just my eyes watering from me doing nails. Imagine when I'd cried all day Friday and all Friday night and all Saturday. How I looked. I was rough. Yes, I was rough. That's why I said I didn't want to come on camera. I wanted to come see y'all, but I didn't want y'all to see me looking like that. Not that I'm vain and I didn't want anybody to think that I don't have bad days. This is as good as it gets. But I have this weird thing. I don't know. Like, these people that come on here and say, I'm starving and my kids need this, and they're really just drug addicts. I don't ever want to think that I have pitied anybody into doing anything. If you buy from me, I want you to buy from me because you respect that I taught you something or something, not because you feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? So, I won't tell you when I'm sick, usually. Um, like when my kidneys fail, I usually don't mention that until it's over with and I'm better because I've just seen so much nastiness with people and scammers and what are those people called, like grifters that come on here and tell all these sob stories and my kids are starving. Please send me on my Cash App. I know you know what I'm talking about. So I don't ever tell people if I'm sick, and I don't ever want to see people cry. I've cried one time, and I didn't plan on that on live, and that's um, when God done something for me, and I was bragging about it, and I was so tickled when I didn't know what I was going to do when they stole our oil, and we'd already went, the night and that day into that evening with no heat. And they show up and knocking on the door, and they were bringing us oil from the oil company that had heard about it, added even $600 more to it. And they ain't even the company that ripped us off. They were just the company that the service that was helping us for emergency heat. Because I mean, I had to get emergency heat, because we just spent, because we have one of those huge barrels, that's in the ground, and you buy and it lasts you all year. And we had to save up for 6 months to have that much extra money because we don't do credit cards and stuff. And to have that guy rip us off like that, and then there's no way we could come up with any more money. We just paid that out. So, and for them to come just knocking on, they didn't even call and tell us they was coming or nothing. They just knock on the door. We're here with your oil. And I just started bawling. I was like, I got to go tell them about what God has done for us. So, anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to rest and go to bed. But I love y'all and thank you for coming and hanging with me. And we'll do some nails tomorrow and we'll finish these up. We like these three. And you know what we could do? We could even take, and one of the reasons I wanted these, because you can take and encapsulate them in to the builder in a bottle. You can just stick them down in there. Or like when you're doing the poly gel, you can drop little charms and rhinestones and stuff in them and push them down enough to where they won't catch on things. And that's how I did that one fingernail that was a tip beauty nail tip, that I had that thing where I encapsulated it. That was just something I decided to do, but yeah, I am so excited to get to do all this nail stuff, you know. So anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Just remember, give thanks, pray for your friends, pray for me, I pray for y'all. Um, and just be kind to everybody you can, because it's free and it makes me feel so much better. I just feel so much better when when I'm actually the one that gets to give stuff, I'm one of them people at Christmas time, I'm not excited about what I'm getting. I'm excited for you to see what I got you and do you like it? Do you really like it? So anyway, I love y'all and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks. And I'm just gonna call you, since you said it don't matter, I guess I'm just gonna call you Terry. So that way I'll remember it better because I have a cousin named Terry. So I love y'all. Thank you for coming and hanging with me. And if you wonder, I'm looking because this is just a webcam right here. I'm not having a phone set up here, so I'm having to look over here at the computer screen uh, to talk. I guess I could stare there, but then I can't see if he chatted anything back to me. So Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And if you ever need any help, you just message me right away. It would hurt my feelings if I thought that you needed something and you didn't ask me because you didn't think you could. You can. You just can't ask me for money because I ain't got none. But I'll do anything else. And if you ask me for money, I'd rack my brain and try to figure out how to help you get it. But it may take me a while, but I'll figure out somewhere. I'll Google around and find somebody that'll help us get us through. We got to stick together in this world, y'all. Us good people got to stick together and fight this evilness that's going on. That's what it's going to take. God's going to bring us through this evil world. We just got to have faith and believe and love each other as much as you'd expect them to love you back. So, love y'all. Good night. Glammy out. Non glammy with mascara running down her face and her nose all red and probably have a blister on it tomorrow. Anyway, I love y'all. Talk to you later. Oh, I gotta pin that thing. See, I was logging off before I forgot. Did the Model Ones thing, when you click it, does it actually take you to Model Ones? Because I need to do that on my other pages before I log off. But I'll probably just let it play a video to have music on because I won't be here. I'll be over on my other pages like Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, I'll be in my VIP. Oh, Mandy, I didn't get a message from you the other day, so I wasn't sure. And don't worry, you'll never hurt my feelings if you don't want to be in the VIP. I won't bother you about it. But if you do want to be in it, just message me or email. And Terry too. I mean, I don't care one bit. If y'all want to be in there, that's just a place that sometimes I go live, and I may be doing self tanning, and I've got a tank top on and with no bra under it, and you can't see anything, but stuff's not in its places that it should be because I'm almost 60 years old. And stuff that was here is now here. But I may be waxing my eyebrows or, just stuff that I sometimes don't do here. And that's just my little safe place that we can talk about anything we want to and all that kind of stuff. And all these lives end up there, but there are some that are there that are not here. So I love y'all, but if you ever want to be in it, just let me know. Um, I'll add you. So I love y'all. I'm gonna go be doing my because I got to go to the other pages and do the same thing to pin that. I don't think it pins it to all of them. It may. Let me look. As a matter of fact, I don't even know. I know when I share from a phone, it does it, but I don't know from a computer if it does it for all the pages. I don't know. So let me go look. Let me go look. And I'm so tired I can't think. Oh, and I got do not disturb on. Dang it. Hope nobody was trying to message me. And sometimes I carry these little things around my neck so that I can clip my phone there because I drop stuff so much. So you can hear me coming all the time no matter where I'm at. And I mash stuff and um, I go to sleep with this thing on my finger. I'm a hot mess, I'm telling you. I go to sleep watching lives of YouTube nail videos or something, and I'll wake up and I'll have had my I will have video called somebody in my sleep and they're hearing the TV playing. I even called somebody and left a voicemail. I didn't mean to, it just because it's a screen, it does that. So I've been trying to remember when I'm going to sleep, and I'm only doing it not to do it with a phone that has service on it. If you ever get a weird call from me or a video call, and you don't see nothing, it's in my pocket. It's on. The dogs walked across it and hit the button. Something has happened. Life has done its glammy stuff. So let me see if that pinned it in the other pages or not all at once. I don't know why it wouldn't do it all at the same time. But like, why could it not let me pin my page as I'm making the post like it does on the phone? Okay, let's see. What have we got pinned there? Checkout code. Joyce saves that. Did y'all say that it does it go to Model Ones when you click it? Because it never has let me do it. Let me try it from here and see what happens. Comments will appear here, it says. Nope, I must have to actually leave a comment because it's showing it up on the screen, but that's where I've clicked it that way. So let's see. And like I say, message me or you can go to glammytime.com and my links are there for Farmasi, Tip Beauty, all the places. Model Ones, Maniology, You, Goalie, Rising Phoenix. Um, what's that one? Believe Inspired Beauty. All my stuff's on there. Now, where is the code I gotta put in for the link? I mean, see, it's really not that I'm as inadequate, much a lot more than everybody else. The software sometimes messes me up. Sometimes it's not just me; it's that the stuff I use makes it hard. Now, see, when I click it, it says like reply sticker. When you click the pinned comment, what does it say for y'all, or does it go to it? Because for me, it says like reply sticker. See? Where is it? See? It won't let me click it. Is it backwards still? See, it says like, reply, and sticker, and it won't go there for me. It's like it ain't a real comment. If I can find it. See, it won't do it for me. Go figure. The world picks on Glammy, I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to let y'all go. Enough rambling for today. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Glammy out. Bye.